This week's Parashat Vayeishev begins with the story of Yosef and his brothers. The Torah says that Yosef has two dreams. He tells the first to his brothers and the second to his brothers and his father. In these dreams, in the first dream, the brothers' sheaves bow down to his. In the second dream, sun, the moon, and 11 stars bow down to him. And the brothers are incensed by this. They can't speak to him in peace. And this is after the Torah informs us in the very beginning of the Parsha that Yosef brings evil report to his father. It's not clear actually in the Parsha if the brothers know that, but they certainly know of the dreams and they are angry. So in the Parsha, Yaakov sends Yosef to his brothers. It would appear that the brothers go off by themselves, leaving Yosef at home. And Yaakov says to Yosef, Halo achecha rawim b'Shchem. Are your brothers not in the city of Shechem? L'chav yesh lachacha lehem. Let me send you to them. Vayom lo hineni. And Yosef says, Hineni, I am present. I'll do your bidding. Hineni is an important word in many stories of the Torah. And here too it suggests that something significant will happen. It suggests that the going itself may be dangerous. The brothers, after all, we are told, hate Yosef. We know of brotherly conflict from the very beginning of the Torah. The story of Cain and Hevel. Yosef goes to find his brothers in Shechem. It's clear in the Torah that he's supposed to find them in Shechem. Somehow you get the impression, if he finds them in Shechem, the city of brotherly love, the city where brothers defended the honor of their sister, that everything might work out okay. In the words of Yaakov, bring back a word of peace. Yosef goes to Shechem, but the Torah says that he was lost on the way. To'eh b'sadeh. Vayimtza'eu ish, a man finds him and says to Yosef, what do you seek? And Yosef says, I seek my brothers. Where are they? Man says, Nas'u mizeh, they've left this place. I heard them say they are going to Dotan. And Joseph goes to Dotan. The brothers see him from a distance, conspire to kill him. And the story continues in the Parsha. Who is this Ish? And what is the significance of the man who finds Joseph? Not that Joseph asks him directions. This man finds Joseph and asks Joseph, what do you seek? And Rashi says that the Ish is an angel. The angel Gabriel, says Rashi. And in truth, what Rashi is saying, I believe, is a simple reading of the Torah. I don't know about which angel it is. But the point that Rashi is making is this. The Torah must be read in two different ways. One is that we see the events of the Torah as a product of human action, often human error. The punishments in the Torah are not so much punishments, but consequences of misbehavior. Behaviors have a price, have a consequence. So one way to understand Joseph going to Egypt and the brothers following and the family following and the inevitable servitude, slavery, abuse is a product of human error. The brothers and Joseph, the sale of Joseph, Joseph slandering the brothers, the taunting, Yaakov's in the middle favoring one child. Those are factors that contribute, from one perspective, to the events that lead to the bondage in Egypt. But the Torah reminds us periodically that the bondage in Egypt is part of a divine plan, that God already had told Abraham in chapter 15 that your descendants will be strangers, slaves, subjects of abuse for 400 years, for a very long time. The Ish is there. This mysterious man, this divine agent, is there to direct Joseph to his brothers and inevitably to Egypt. The Torah reminds us that we have to read the Torah in two different and perhaps from a logical standpoint contradictory ways, but they're both true and they're both important. See the stories as a function of human conduct, but equally important to see the Torah and human history as a playing out of the divine will and of the divine promise. Shabbat Shalom.